Moments after a car crash, you are shaken, you're confused, and just plain vulnerable.
Especially vulnerable to tow truck drivers and storage yards looking to make a buck.
But even though Houston and Harris County limit what they can charge you, the KHOU 11 News I-Team finds, consumers claim some area businesses have found a way around the law that could cost you thousands of dollars.
Investigative reporter Jeremy Rogowski is here with the story.
Lisa, Greg, because of past abuses, both the city and county have strict rules on what towing companies and storage lots can charge after a car accident. So how are some businesses piling on the fees? Well, when it comes to money, as they say, where there's a will, there's often a way.
A car wreck,
He rear-ended me.
no doubt,
I did a 180.
is nerve-wracking.
I was shaken up.
But for the Haley family and other consumers, the stress piled on after the accident scene was cleared.
It's just not right, you know, the unfairness, the injustice.
So what's going on? The crash totaled their car, but when police ordered it towed, the wrecker driver, Cindy Haley says, pushed hard to take it here. Vickery Auto Storage off East Mount Houston Road near Highway 59.
It's very deceiving.
A place where 19-year-old Ryan says the next day he got duped.
In order to get into my car to get my belongings out, I had to sign these papers. And I asked him exactly what was I signing.
But he swears Vickery Auto Storage never told him what they really were.
In reality, what were you signing?
Papers to get the car repaired.
Repaired not just at any body shop, but Citywide Collision Center, owned by the same man who owns the storage lot. But why would it need repairs? Remember, their car was a total loss. And when the family's insurance company came to pick it up,
It was over $2,000.
that same owner still made his money, charging $2,000 just to release it. Fees including storage, labor, a yard gate fee, and a whopping $370 tow charge.
It's robbery. It's just not right.
I feel like I got tricked.
Joe Bastida says the same sleight of hand happened to him when he wanted his wrecked BMW towed to the dealership.
Sign this paper, in 30 minutes your car will be transferred. Is it okay?
But again,
What were you signing?
It's a paper to fix my car.
and again, the only way to get out of it was to pay $2,000 in fees.
I think I got scammed like real bad.
The consumer is very, very vulnerable.
She's Monica Russo with the Houston Better Business Bureau, which gives Vickery and Citywide Collision a grade of F.
They're absolutely holding them hostage. If they don't pay that fee, then they can't get their car.
In fact, state regulators fined Vickery $12,000 for its business practices. But the company's not alone. Over the past 3 years, the state slapped other Harris County tow truck drivers, storage yards, and body shops with more than $620,000 in penalties for similar tactics against consumers. But is it doing any good?
I haven't paid the fines, and I don't agree with the fines.
Curtis Mounts is the owner of both Vickery Auto Storage and Citywide Collision Center.
Mr. Mounts, you just going to thumb your nose at the state?
I'm not thumbing my nose at the state. The state doesn't make the right decisions all the time.
He told us he plans to litigate the state fines, and as for the consumers who complained,
We're not misleading any customers here. Those consumers, in their handwriting, release those vehicles to Citywide Collision.
but what about those fees he collects when consumers tried to take their cars elsewhere?
$2,000?
I don't know that it was $2,000 or what it was.
Come on, you don't know.
If it is $2,000, again, the fees are all listed in the contract that the customer signs.
But Curtis Mounts wouldn't let us look at those customer contracts, and our consumers say they never got a copy of theirs either. Now, Mounts says he really doesn't get a lot of complaints compared to the amount of business he does, but he could get his license suspended or revoked this coming June when that license comes up for renewal. And the reason? Not paying those state fines. Greg, Lisa.
Well, it's Houston. A lot of us drive, so how do we protect ourselves in these sort of situations?
Yeah, folks need to know first you have a right to tow your car wherever you want, no matter what a tow truck driver says. And secondly, don't sign anything unless you have read everything, and the old adage goes, even the fine print.
Right, it's tough. In that situation, you want to get everything taken care of.
And you're stressed out,
right.
so it is tough.
It's important to take a really good look at things.
Indeed.
Jeremy, thank you.